What if I told you? You can hack like a pro, using just your Android phone. No laptop. No coding skills. No root required. From phishing attacks to network scanning. From camera hacking to real-time location tracking. In this video, you'll learn how to use powerful ethical hacking tools like Ngrok, location tracking, camera hacking, Z-Fisher, Weeman, brute force, Nmap. This is not just a tutorial, this is a full mobile hacking course. Let's begin. So let's get started with what is Termux. Termux is a terminal emulator for Android. Termux is a powerful Android app that works like a Linux terminal. It gives you a black command line screen where you can type Linux commands, just like hackers do in movies. But here, it's real. It lets you run Linux commands on your phone. You can use basic to advanced Linux commands like navigating folders, updating packages, or running scripts, all from your mobile. It turns your phone into a mini hacking machine or coding laptop, right in your pocket. You don't need root to use Termux. The best part? You don't need to root your phone. Rooting is risky and can damage your device, but Termux works perfectly without it. That makes it beginner-friendly and safe to use. It supports installing tools like Python, Git, and Nmap. You can install thousands of packages inside Termux, like Python for coding, Git for version control, or Nmap for network scanning. These are the same tools used by ethical hackers and developers on real Linux systems. It's mostly used for coding and cybersecurity learning. Termux is loved by ethical hackers, programmers, and students. They use it to practice real-world skills, like making scripts, testing websites, or learning how attacks work. It's a complete lab in your mobile phone. Let's download the Termux from correct source. The version available on the Play Store is outdated, so we'll install it from F-Droid. This is the official and updated version that works perfectly. Now let's take a look at the steps for installation. Open any browser on your phone and search for F-Droid Termux. Now click on the official link and scroll down the page. You'll see a Download Now button. Just tap it, and the download will begin automatically. Once the download is complete, install the app and open it. After opening Termux, run the update and upgrade commands. This will make sure all Termux packages are up to date. So that was the complete installation process of Termux. Now let's move ahead to the next tool. So let's start with what is Ngrok. 1. Ngrok is a tool that exposes your local server to the internet. Normally, if you host a website on your phone or PC, it's only visible to you. But Ngrok creates a public link so anyone can access it from anywhere, just like a real website. 2. It creates a secure tunnel from your device to the web. Ngrok acts like a bridge. It makes a tunnel from your local host to a public URL. This is useful for testing websites, APIs, or even phishing pages. 3. It's mostly used in ethical hacking and web development. Hackers use Ngrok to host phishing tools, and developers use it to test websites before making them live. It's fast, simple, and powerful. 4. No need to buy hosting or domain to share your site. Normally, you need to buy a domain and web hosting to show your site online. But with Ngrok, you can do it in one command, no money, no setup. 5. It supports both HTTP and TCP tunnels. Whether your tool runs on a website HTTP or a port like SSH/TCP, Ngrok supports both types, so it's flexible for any kind of testing or remote access. Let's see how to download and set up Ngrok without facing any errors. This time, I'll take help from ChatGPT to avoid problems, because using YouTube or other sources often leads to errors, or sometimes, things don't work at all.
So let's get started.
First, we'll ask ChatGPT how to install Ngrok in Termux. It will provide a full step-by-step guide with commands. Just copy those commands from there and paste them in Termux. Now you might be thinking I'll use ChatGPT for every tool, but no, I'm only using it for Ngrok to avoid common errors and make the process easier for you. So just follow along carefully. Let's see how it works. Now open your browser and search for Ngrok. You'll see the official Ngrok website in the search results. Just click on it. Click on the Get Started for Free button. You need to log in to Ngrok because it provides an auth token, and that token is required to connect Ngrok with Termux. Now sign up using your Google account. I've blurred my personal info for privacy, but you can simply log in with your own account. You already know how to do that. Next. Click on the three lines in the top menu and select the second option, Your Auth Token. Then just copy the auth token shown on the screen. Now go back to Termux and paste the auth token using the correct command, as you can see on the screen. Then run the command ngrok http 8080. Make sure your hotspot is turned on before doing this. Now your local host is publicly accessible, and by sharing the forwarding link, anyone can access your local server from anywhere. So that was the complete Ngrok installation process. Smooth, simple, and error-free. And remember, always keep your auth token safe. Don't treat it like your ex's number. You don't want to give it to everyone. Let's move to the next powerful tool. Ready? Let's go. Phishing is a trick, not a hack. An attacker creates a fake login page that looks 100% real. Attackers send the link to the victim, through chat, email, or message. The victim opens it, thinks it's real, and types their password. As soon as they submit, the password goes to the attacker. That is phishing, not hacking. Stay alert. Never trust links from other. Zphisher is a phishing tool that can clone over 30+ websites like Instagram, Facebook, etc. to create fake login pages. Demonstrates how hackers steal credentials through fake pages. Useful for phishing attack simulations and user awareness training. Shows importance of verifying URLs and 2FA two-factor authentication. Let's first ask ChatGPT, what's the best phishing tool for Termux? Because there are so many tools out there, and we want to use the most effective and trusted one. So let's see what it recommends. As you can see, even ChatGPT says that Zphisher is one of the best tools for phishing attacks. So let's go ahead and install Zphisher in Termux and see how it actually works. Now open any browser on your phone and search for Zphisher GitHub Termux. You'll see the official GitHub link in the results. Then, click on the official GitHub link of Zphisher. You'll find a clone link, copy it. Then open Termux, paste the link using the git clone command, and run it. Zphisher cloning will begin automatically. After cloning, use the cd command to enter the Zphisher folder. This step is necessary to access all the files and run the tool properly. Now you can see that the tool is written in Bash language. So we'll run it using the command bash zphisher-sh. It might take a little time to load. And And boom, Fisher is successfully launched and ready to use. Now you can see, Fisher gives a lot of options. But here, I will choose Instagram to create a phishing link. Just select Instagram from the list, and the setup begins. Now Fisher is running on localhost. But this link only works inside your own device. To make it public, we'll use Ngrok to create a shareable link. Now open a new session in Termux and run the command ngrok http 8080. This will turn your local server into a public link, so anyone with that link can access the fake login page. And as you can see, I've got the forwarding link from Ngrok. A hacker would send this link to the target to perform a phishing attack. But remember, this is illegal and unethical. I'm doing this only for educational purposes and on my own device. Now I'll access this link using my second mobile, because many YouTubers show the link creation, but it doesn't actually work on other devices. So I'll show you the real demo and prove it works. And as you can see, the moment I submitted the details from the second mobile, they instantly appeared in Termux. That means full access has been gained successfully. Now this data is saved in a file. Let's open it and check. As you can see, it only shows the IP address. So now, I'll show you how hackers extract more information using this IP to extract information from an IP address. Follow these commands carefully. First, use tools like IP Tracker or online services like ePinfo.io. They can reveal the IP city, region, country, ISP, and even the device's time zone. Some advanced tools can also show if it's a VPN, proxy, or real IP. But remember, this is for educational purposes. Only don't misuse this knowledge. As you can see, we have successfully extracted information from the IP address. We now know the location, ISP, region, and other details. This shows how powerful even a single IP address. Web cloning, when a fake copy looks just like the real one. The attacker clone a real website, design, logo, layout, everything. Then they host it on a different link, which looks almost real. They send the fake site to the victim, like a trap in disguise. The victim clicks, and thinks it's the real site. They enter their info, and boom, it's stolen by the attacker. Clone sites are dangerous. Always check the URL before you trust. Hain is another phishing tool similar to Fisher, but more lightweight. It lets you create cloned websites and log credentials entered by the target. Helps understand how phishing works on a technical level. Useful in security testing and training. Raises awareness of how even simple tools can lead to dangerous attacks. Alright, let's install a tool now that can clone any website and make it look exactly like the real one. Yes, I'm talking about Weeman the Imposter Master. But hey, here's a quick disclaimer. This is illegal if used wrongly. I'm only showing this for educational purposes. So don't go around cloning your school's website to change your exam results. Let's begin by updating and upgrading our Termux, because keeping it up to date avoids unnecessary errors later on. Just a quick command and we're all set. Next. Open your browser and search for Weeman GitHub Termux to find the official repository. This tool is written in Python, so we'll run it using Python 2. I'm also showing you the possible errors so that you can understand and handle them easily. Look friends, it has successfully run. Now follow these commands to clone the website. And remember to enter your target URL in the URL section. Here's the English version of that line. As you can see, it's now running on localhost. So let's make it publicly accessible. Ready for the next one? As you can see, it's now running on localhost. So let's make it publicly accessible. As you can see, an error appeared in Ngrok. The only reason I'm showing this is so you can understand and maybe laugh about the error too. But we have a smart technique, so let's see how we can create a public link using the SSH port. So let's check it out. There's nothing to enter here, just press enter. Then press the spacebar once and hit enter. As you can see, I've received the public link, now let's see the practical in action. We cloned the Facebook website, and as you can see, the Facebook cloning is complete. I entered the ID and password. And you can see that we received the credentials in Termux, so how was it? Felt like Mark Zuckerberg himself typed his ID into our Termux, right? Seeker is a powerful tool used for location tracking. It creates a fake web page that asks the target to allow location access. Allows ethical hackers to demonstrate how easy it is to get someone's real-time GPS location. Helps in awareness creation and educational cybersecurity demonstrations. Can show how social engineering tricks people into giving away private data. Seeker is a powerful tool used for location tracking, and today, we'll see how hackers use it to trace someone's real-time location. And yes, I'll show you a full live tracking demo, 100% working. So watch carefully, don't skip anything, or you might miss an important step. Also, I won't be doing voiceover during the command part, so make sure you follow everything on screen closely. Now sit back and enjoy the process. Now open your browser and search for Seeker GitHub Termux. You'll now see the GitHub link in the search results. Click on it. Then scroll down the page, and you'll find a command along with a Git link. Copy that command. Open Termux and paste it there. The Seeker tool will start cloning into your device. Now
stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow.
Now type the command cd seeker and press enter. This will take you inside the Seeker folder. Now just run it using the command python 3 seek. The tool is now fully installed and running. You can see everything working perfectly right on your screen. But hey, wait, we're not done yet. We still have to see the live location tracking in action, so let's continue. Right now, Seeker is running on localhost, which means it's only accessible from your own device. So now let's generate a publicly accessible link using Ngrok. Let's get started. Now open a new session in Termux so we can run Ngrok without stopping Seeker. Now run the command ngrok http 8080 and make sure your hotspot is turned on. As you can see, Ngrok is now connecting. And boom, you'll see a forwarding link at the bottom. This is the link a hacker would send to the target. But don't worry, I don't have any target here. I'll use my own second mobile to show you how it works. Because I know you've seen a lot of videos where people generate the link, but it never opens on another device. Well, I'll show it properly live and working. No stress. Oh, and one more thing. Tracking someone's location without their permission is illegal. I'm only showing this for educational awareness, so you can stay safe, not misuse it. Now let's continue. Look at this, I opened the link on my second mobile. And it's asking for location permission. I allowed it and boom. You can see in Termux, the access is successfully received. This means the device's location is now being tracked live right here. Full working demo, no cuts, no fake scenes. And look, we've got full access to the device's information. At the bottom, there's even a Google Maps link, which means we can directly view the exact location on the map. Let's go ahead and check that out too. And now, as you can see, my live location has been accessed successfully. It's showing my exact position on Google.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all of
Just imagine how dangerous this can be in the wrong hands. Now go to the next two. Camfish is used for camera phishing. It creates a fake web page that asks permission to access the target's camera. Useful for ethical hackers to show how webcam access can be exploited. Educates people to never click unknown links and avoid giving permission carelessly. Great for awareness about privacy and permissions. I'm going to show you the full installation and how it creates a public link to access someone's camera remotely. So don't skip this part or you might miss a crucial step. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Accessing someone's camera without their permission is illegal and totally unethical. First, open your browser and search Camfish GitHub Termux. You'll see the official GitHub link right at the top. Now, click on the official GitHub link for Camfish related to Termux. Then scroll down the GitHub page and copy the git clone link. Now, open Termux and paste that command into the terminal. Next, use the cd command to enter the Camfish folder, as you can see.
stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with emotion, following the light that
This tool is written in Bash language. So now, run the command bash camfish sh to execute the tool. And boom! We have successfully installed the tool and it's now ready to use. Now you can see, we have two options to make the local host publicly accessible. We'll go with option 1, which uses Ngrok. This is better because the tool will automatically host the phishing page. We won't have to do it manually. Now this process might take a little time, so please be patient. The tool is setting everything up in the background using Ngrok. And as you can see, it has provided us with a hosting link. A hacker can send this link to the target to hack their camera. I'm not doing the full practical here because the video would become too long. But just like location tracking, the concept is the same, and I know you're smart enough to understand the rest. Let's move on to our next powerful tool and see what it can do. Get ready, because it's about to get even more interesting. Hound is a camera phishing tool, similar to CamFish, but may use different hosting or link generation methods, like Ngrok, SSH, or Cloudflare. Educates about modern phishing attacks using webcam permissions. Teaches the importance of not granting access to devices. Useful for showing how social engineering is evolving. So let's install another tool that is used for camera phishing. Disclaimer: this video is only for educational purposes. So let's get started. First, update and upgrade Termux. Then, open your browser and search for Hound GitHub Termux. Now, you'll find the official GitHub link. Click on it. Then scroll down, and you'll see a clone link. Copy that link. Go back to Termux, paste it, and run the command. The Hound tool will start cloning. Now, use the cd command to enter the Hound folder. This will take you inside the tools directory, where all the important files are located. Without doing this step, you won't be able to run or use the tool properly. This tool is written in Bash language, so we'll run it using the bash command. Just type bash hound h and hit enter. This will start the tool and load all its features for use. Now it's asking whether to host the local host using Cloudflare. We don't want that, because we'll be using Ngrok instead. So just press N for no and hit enter.
For the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
As you can see, Ngrok has given us a forwarding link. This link can be sent to the target to gain access. I'm not showing the full practical here, but I know you're smart enough to understand how it works. There's one more technique to create a public link using the SSH port. Let's see how it's done. This method also allows hackers to send the link to a target, just like with Ngrok. And that was the tool powerful enough to scare even your Wi-Fi. If you're still watching, you're officially a tech ninja now. Drop a comment before your router gets jealous. Brute force is not smart, it's aggressive. The attacker wants to guess your password, no matter how long it takes. They use a program to try thousands of passwords, again and again, until one finally works. Boom.
Access granted.
Short passwords equals easy to break. Use strong, long passwords. FB Brute is a brute force attack tool used to try and guess the password of a Facebook account by testing many combinations from a word list. Used to demonstrate password vulnerability. Helps in showing how weak or common passwords can be cracked easily. Educates people about the importance of strong, unique passwords. Useful in cybersecurity training to understand brute force methods. So we've seen all types of attacks so far. Now it's time to dive into brute force attacks. Let's see how hackers perform them step by step. Disclaimer: this video is strictly for educational purposes only. Performing brute force attacks is illegal and unethical. So let's learn, stay aware, and stay safe. Follow these commands to install the tool that will help us perform a brute force attack. Remember, we're doing this only for educational purposes, so stay focused and don't skip any steps. Now, as you can see, the cloning process has started and it's already completed successfully. Next, we'll use the cd command to enter the folder. And then run the tool using Python 3 now here.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the
The hacker enters the victim's Gmail ID, the one linked with their Facebook account, because this tool is trying to crack the Facebook password. Keep in mind, this doesn't fetch the Gmail password, only the Facebook one. So let's do a quick demo using a temporary email for educational purposes. And boom, you can see it has started guessing the password. Since we're using a temporary email, it obviously won't find the correct password. But this is how hackers perform brute force attacks in real scenarios. So how was that? The brute force attack was running like it owed the password money. But hey, don't get any evil ideas, this is just for educational purpose. Be a smart hacker, not a shady one. He is a reconnaissance tool. It checks if a Gmail ID is registered on different websites, like Netflix, Twitter, etc. Helps gather info about a target's online presence from just one email. Useful for OSINT, open source intelligence. Educates people about the risks of using one email for all accounts. So let's install another tool that shows us where a Gmail account has been logged in from. Hackers usually use this for information gathering. So, let's check it out. This tool can be easily installed in Termux using Python 3, and as you can see, the installation is now in progress. Then type the name of the tool, that is, Holohi, followed by the target Gmail address, meaning the Gmail ID you want to gather information about, and press enter. The tool will start running. As you can see, it successfully checked the Gmail address. Since I used a temporary mail, it's not showing any login activity anywhere. This shows how hackers perform information gathering using just a Gmail ID. So, how was the tool? Who needs a detective when hackers can dig out your full history with just an email? So now let's install and learn how to use a very famous tool called Nmap. It's widely used by hackers and cybersecurity experts for port scanning. And yes, I'll not only show you how to install it, but also how to use it step by step. So let's begin the process without wasting any time.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new
Nmap gets easily installed in Termux using the command package install nmap.
with the motion, following the light that sets me free.
And as you can see, it has been successfully installed now. We'll use the ifconfig command to check our IP address. And as you can see, here is our IP. With this command, we can perform port scanning on all devices connected to our Wi-Fi network. As you can see, the scanning has started, and it even scanned my own IP. Right now, I'm the only one connected to this Wi-Fi, apart from the router's own IP. Now with this command, we can check how many devices are connected to our Wi-Fi. Let's try it out. As you can see, it's showing 2 hosts. That means one is the connected device, and the other is the router itself. Now let's scan this IP, which is my own device. As you can see, the scan is complete and not a single port is open, which is a very good sign. Now let's scan the other IP, which belongs to the Wi-Fi device. As you can see, port number 53 is open and that's a TCP port, so how was it? I'll be bringing a full Nmap series soon where we'll cover all the commands. I'm not doing it here because the video will get too long and you might get bored. But don't worry, I'll upload it soon. So, how did you like the tool? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I love reading them. So now we are going to saw some useful commands in Termux. 1. Map target. Basic scan of a target IP or domain. Right arrow scans default 1000 ports of a system to check what's open. 2. Map SS target. Performs a stealth SYN scan. Right arrow it scans ports without completing TCP handshake, faster and less detectable. 3. Nmap P1 to 65,535 target. Scans all 65,535 ports. Useful for finding services running on uncommon ports. Shows software names and versions running on open ports. Detect the operating system and try to guess the target OS. Aggressive scan with OS version and script scanning. Combines multiple options to get deep info about the system. Ping scan to list live hosts on a network. Finds all active devices connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Scans the top 100 most common ports. Faster scanning focused on ports that are usually open. Speeds up scanning. Uses faster timing good for quick scans without losing accuracy. Enable Verbos mode. Shows more detailed output while scanning helps you track progress. You've just completed the Termux full course using only a phone. Now you know the basics of ethical hacking, from phishing to network scanning. If this helped you, don't forget to subscribe to Cratic for more daily content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and stay smart.